So want to learn more about the 4-H program at FAMU Brooksville? Get ready to dive into some seriously cool stuff about hands-on learning and how it's helping young people grow.
We've got this overview document, and you know what really struck me? How they've made the program a key part of the Brooksville community.
It's not just something extra, right? It's woven in.
Yeah,
They've built this amazing system where 4-H is everywhere. Like schools, after-school programs, even weekend events on the FAMU campus. It's all about connecting with kids and getting them excited.
exactly. And they have these three main ways to get involved. Each one gives you a different experience with 4-H.
Yeah.
First, you've got the in-school and after-school enrichment programs.
Perfect for just getting a taste of 4-H.
Right.
What's great about these programs is that they build on what kids are already learning in school. It's not separate stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, they use hands-on activities to make those lessons real. Imagine a classroom where you're not just reading about plants. You're getting your hands dirty, planting a garden, and watching it grow. That's so much more interesting than just reading a textbook. Then you've got the on-campus weekend programs and events. These seem like a bigger commitment
For sure.
and a chance to really go deep into something you're interested in.
Absolutely. This is where kids can explore their passions. Say you love animals.
Yeah.
You could spend a whole weekend on campus learning how to take care of them. Maybe even work with the university's livestock.
And I bet being on a college campus adds a whole other level to the experience, like a glimpse into what their future could be.
It's inspiring, right? And then you've got the big one, the spring break and summer camps.
Yeah.
These are all about taking your interests further and really pushing yourself.
The document mentioned all kinds of activities, from animal science and gardening to creative arts and outdoor adventures.
Wow.
Sounds like they do a lot at these camps.
They do. And it's not just about keeping them busy. It's about those core 4-H principles. Head, heart, hands, and health. For example, the document talks about building a chicken coop as a team project.
Now that's hands-on learning.
Right. You're not just hammering nails.
Yeah.
You're learning design, construction, problem-solving, collaboration.
Right.
It's all about those essential life skills, but in a way that's fun and engaging. Plus, who doesn't love a good chicken coop?
Exactly.
Right. It's more than just those practical skills, too. Building a chicken coop, you're learning about empathy and compassion for animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's not just a building, you're making a home for chickens.
exactly.
You learn to take care of them and understand what they need.
Right. And that feeling of responsibility, that connection to nature,
Yeah.
is a big part of 4-H, especially in Brooksville.
Yeah.
It's a rural community. So agriculture and the environment are really important to people there.
It's like they've created this amazing system where the program helps both the kids and the whole community.
Yeah.
It's like a win-win.
It is. These kids aren't just learning about agriculture from a book. They're actually involved in it. They see where their food comes from. They learn how to take care of the land. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they see how what they do affects everyone around them.
And that's something they'll always have with them, no matter what they do in life.
Right. It's about a way of thinking, a feeling of being connected to everything.
Speaking of being connected, one thing that really impressed me is how they've brought together so many different things. You've got STEM, agriculture, environmental education, leadership. It's a really well-rounded approach.
They see that learning isn't just about one thing.
Right?
The world is complicated, and this program gets kids ready for that.
And they do it in a way that's fun.
Yeah.
They're not just lecturing about saving the planet.
No.
They're getting kids out there planting trees, building gardens, working with animals.
That's learning by doing for you, right?
Exactly.
It's not enough to just hear about something. You have to actually do it, try things out, make it your own. That's when you really learn.
The document said that many people who were in 4-H become leaders in their communities, whether it's in farming business or helping others. And I can see how this hands-on, problem-solving way of learning helps them succeed in anything.
It's about a growth mindset, teaching kids that they can do anything, that they can make a difference in their communities.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Especially for kids who might not have those chances otherwise. Okay, let's talk more about learning by doing. I think we get the basic idea, but what's interesting is how carefully they've made it part of everything in the program. They even show how activities connect to important life skills. They list things like problem-solving, communication, teamwork, even decision-making and leadership.
Oh,
It's not just learning to plant a seed.
right.
It's learning how to think, work with others, take charge.
Yeah, and what's cool is how they connect those skills back to the community. It's not just build a chicken coop. It's be a good citizen.
Yeah.
Help your community. Understand that what you do matters and that you can make things better.
So what does all this mean for you listening? Oh, whether you're a parent, a teacher, or just someone who cares about our communities.
Sure.
The 4-H program at FAMU Brooksville is a great example of how learning by doing can change lives and make things better.
It really is. And as we wrap up our deep dive, I want to leave you with a question. Thinking about learning by doing, how could we use similar programs in different places for different interests? Not just the usual 4-H stuff.
That's a good one. It makes you think about how this kind of hands-on learning could work anywhere. Maybe it's a program that teaches city kids about technology and starting businesses,
Yeah.
or a program that uses art and music to help people who are struggling. There are so many
The
possibilities.
important thing is to figure out what a community needs and wants,
Yeah.
and then create programs that let people be active and try things out in the real world.
Hmm.
We have this amazing example at FAMU Brooksville, and it's exciting to think about how we could use those ideas in new ways.
I think we can all agree that FAMU Brooksville is doing fantastic work with their 4-H program. They've created something that really works and is truly inspiring.
It shows how powerful hands-on learning is and how important it is to be part of a community. It proves what can happen when we support our young people and give them the tools to change the world.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 4-H program at FAMU Brooksville. We hope you learned something new and maybe even feel inspired to try learning by doing in your own community.